You guys have no fucking idea what I just saw before I'm recording this. I just got done with a fucking badass anime that is so freaking cool. I cannot deny how much fun I have had watching this kick-ass anime that has a lot of great action. Wasn't funny at first, but got pretty funny later on. And like modern anime, fan service, blah blah blah. But that doesn't take away because of how freaking awesome it is. The story, characters, all that shit. Cause today, I'm reviewing Kill La Kill. Yeah, yes guys, Kill La Kill. This is my review of Kill La Kill, and just to let y'all know, I just got done watching this, and oh my god, the anime just blew my mind. I mean, I wish I could record a reaction to episode 1, but I was kind of, the reason why I won't do anime reactions is because YouTube mostly copyright claims and anything anime related when it comes to episodes or openings or endings, you know, ending credits, all that stuff, and I don't want to get that same thing. So I don't want the so I do not want to risk it, but I'll try it one day with an anime that I haven't seen for a while, or something like that. But anyway, this is my review of Kill La Kill. Now this anime, just when I first saw it, it blew my fucking mind, and I had my jaw dropping the entire first episode, like literally most of it. Just damn, I was like, dude, what the hell's going on? Now let's get started how I first got into Kill La Kill. I didn't really actually found it on Netflix one time. I was like, what's Kill La Kill? Like, huh. Then months later, because I didn't really care for it, it didn't look that interesting to me at first, because I was watching, you know, Full Metal Alchemist, Black Butler, all those other animes back then, but back last year. But months later, my friend Joey recommended me this anime. I'm like, what's Kill La Kill? He wanted me to check out episode 1, or at least check out the opening, and I checked out the opening. It was pretty good. Actually got me pretty pumped for it. But again, I didn't care for it. I think it's because that was when Joey got me into Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball franchise. So when I got into that, I kind of forgot about it. But that was until a friend of mine, Avias, I think that's his name. I know he's a friend on my Twitter. I can't remember his name. Avia Arts, I think that's Avia. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. I just randomly found, like, I was looking at like Alpha Lead reviews, and he uploaded a review of Kill La Kill, and I checked his out, since I actually liked his Kill La Kill review and his Claymore volume videos, like in his Fairy Tail review and NHK review and his Resident Evil manga review. So I checked that video out, and I have to say, I was like, he actually gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and he wanted more. So I was thinking, if it's that really good, I'll check it out. And when I actually had time to go, and when I actually finally had animes that I actually completed, and now there's the first, finally get a chance to watch it, and I freaking loved it. Kill La Kill, my god, it's freaking awesome. Now, if y'all want me to get along with the story, then let's get along with the story of the anime. The story follows a girl named Ryuko Matoi, who won whose father was just killed after. God, I don't know how to explain it now. I don't know how to explain it. It follows a girl named Ryuko Matoi, uh, which before her father, she found out her father was murdered by someone with a scissor blade. Now, and her father said, if you find the first dad, you'll find the killer. And so she still has the other half, which she uses like as a weapon. And she moves and she thinks that going to this high school named Hinoji Academy, she goes to this academy named Hinoji Academy to find answers. But she finds out that she's been kind of under suspicion of the she's been really suspicious of the woman who runs it, named Satsuki Kiryuin, which they both fight out, they clash and all that stuff. But that was until she got her butt whooped and she goes to like her dad's like old her dad's home and everything. She goes to try to do like what people do when they go to like their resting place and all that stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to explain for me anyway. Then she falls down to this secret lab or whatever it is, and she finds out that she finds this sailor uniform, which jumps at her and tries to get on her and suck her blood. Which at first you'd be like, after hearing that, you'd be like, what the hell? And after hearing that, yeah, but when you first see the scene, you're gonna be like, you're like, what the hell is that? Then you find out that this thing is called a kamui. This thing is called kamui, and he's named Senketsu, who was made for Ryuko because her father was planning to overthrow like the Kiryuins and all that stuff. And man, just man, and making Senketsu was a great idea because he knew he was going to get caught, but they didn't know Ryuko wasn't really involved and everything, and all that stuff. So he made it for Ryuko because he knew he was going to get caught and all that stuff. And man, wow! Now she puts on Senketsu, and just to let y'all know, this is actually when she puts it on, when she transforms into this cool badass character, all that shit. When she's transforming, you expect a really badass, cool looking character when they transform. Like, let's say, kind of like when Goku goes Super Saiyan. He looks cool as fucking heck. He looks cool. He looks so fucking cool. I kind of found him really fucking badass when he turned Super Saiyan 4 in GEGT. Just saying, guys. That's what I think. Or when you find, what else? Fuck. Or when, fucking shit. I was trying to think of another anime that does have that type of stuff. Yeah, like, when Goku goes Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 4, he looks cool as hell. This is actually what Ryuko actually looks like when she transforms with Senketsu. Yeah, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like the middle side is just all showing and everything, and side boob and all that stuff. Then you're wondering like, oh, this is why the the genre Ichi is on the anime. Oh, but just I never watch it for that shit. Doesn't anybody fucking understand? When I watch something that's Ichi or harem related, I don't watch it for that perverted shit. I only watch it either if it's funny, like people say, or if it's real, or it's caught my interest. That I think it's an interesting story. That actually has an interesting story, or it's caught my interest on it. Okay, I don't watch it. I don't watch that Ichi and harem shit because it has this and all that. Has freaking this fan service bullshit, and I don't watch it for that. Because when I watched High School of the Dead, I only watched it because it involves zombie apocalypse shit, and I've seen The Walking Dead, so I thought it was gonna be like that. But back to Kill la Kill, yeah, that's what Ryoko looks like when she's in her Kamui form, and I have to say, she looks kind of badass with the spikes, though. Like, seriously. But she's just so freaking badass. Like, if you want me to talk about the characters, let's start with Ryuko. Ryuko is a fucking badass. I mean, holy shit. And, I mean, when I first saw her, I already thought she was just a total badass. And just straight up fucking awesome. Because what makes someone really badass, what makes someone like her just, she's freak. You get her pissed off, she will kick your ass. She trash talks. She has a lot of cool ass moves when it comes to freaking the action. Just like the one with the scissor blade, where she does her finishing move. Just, I forgot what it was called. She used to use that a lot in like the first the first several episodes. Damn. But it was just, I was just fucking mind blown. Like, I did like it. Now, just to let y'all know, the anime, now I have to admit, the anime is freaking awesome. And let me get along with the characters. Sasuke Kiryuin, she's actually a pretty cool badass herself. And when she fought Ryuko in the 3rd episode, holy shit. It was intense. And I have to admit, they were like all the freaking way, Sasuke's sword with, Ryuko's scissor blade just going at each other, man. You even see that in the opening, like at the very end of the opening. You knew they're gonna clash each other with that shit, and it's gonna be awesome. You know it. And the action scene with the actual very first fight that they actually get themselves into is pretty awesome. And just to say, Ryuko's friend Mako, okay, she is straight up freaking hilarious. There were a bunch of scenes where I'm like, where she gets herself into, and there were just a bunch of moments, especially later on. I'm like, this bitch. Especially when she got herself involved with the Ryuko and Sasuke fight scene in episode 3, and her hallelujah moments they crack me up every time I see that. I have no idea why, but that always gets me. It always does. I don't understand why. Like there are a bunch of random moments by her. It's just damn. Like, just damn. But yeah, let me turn on the light, guys. Sorry, it's getting dark. But anyway, the freaking just Mako, she's hilarious, like straight up hilarious. There's even a she even gets her own episode in episode 7, which I'm like, okay, that's a pretty good episode. Now the episodes after episode 1, which episode 1 blew my mind, they were either good, great, or awesome. Well, most of them actually, because I found a third episode the best one after episode 1. After episode 1, just the next several episodes. Episode 2, I found it great. Episode 3, freaking awesome. Episode 4, here's one of the flaws I can give. Here's one of the problems I actually have with Kill la Kill is episode 4. Half of it is going up a fucking obstacle course. I get that, but what the hell was the point of that? This has nothing to do with Ryuko's goal or anything. I just didn't understand what the hell was that episode, and plus, the girl behind, the girl with with Ryuko and Mako throughout half of the episode. I just didn't like her. I just didn't like her. I mean, I knew what she was. Now I know her plan. Now it was great. I get that, but it's just. I just didn't like episode 4. I just felt like it was unnecessary in my opinion. Now I really remember the episode, but I just felt like it was kind of unnecessary because it was more like useless filler for me. I don't know, just my opinion on it. But episode 5, I can't really remember what episode 5 was. Episode 5 was kind of good. Episode 6, I can't really remember. Like, I can't really remember all the episodes because I've been watching, animes like Claymore, Slayers, and all that. Especially Claymore. That shit kicks ass by far because I'm like on episode 12 already. It's freaking awesome. It's just freaking awesome. But back to Kill la Kill. It's still a great anime in my opinion. I mean, I was about to give it like by far I gave it like a 7 or 8 so far, because it looked like they weren't really going anywhere for like where they were going. But I get like why Ryuko has to fight all these club members, then get to the Elite Four, then fight Sasuke, because if she beats Sasuke, because Sasuke announced that after episode 3, if I think episode 3, if she would fight the Elite Four, she would beat like all the club members. She would fight the Elite Four. Then if she beats them, she fights Sasuke. And if Ryuko wins, she gets all the answers she gets. Now you think after all that, this would be like a 12. Now when she fights the Elite Four, it's flown from like episode 8 to I think 10. I don't know. But that's when she gets herself into it, and now you think that'd be like a 12 episode type of series, but then it just gets. But I found out there was more to it, like 24 episodes. I did say 19 earlier before, but I found out there was 24, and dubbedanime.net didn't have all the goddamn episodes. So yeah. I was kind of pissed off when that happened, so I had to look up like on another one, and they actually had all the episodes, including a special one, episode 25. It takes place after episode 24, the finale, which the finale was fucking awesome. I'll get to the finale in a bit, but episode, now when she fights the Elite Four, I count that like as the final, like the actual. Even though she faces one by one, I count that as an official battle. Ryuko versus the Elite Four. I count that as one huge battle in like 2-3 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And just when she fights him with a combo, she even evolves two more forms with Senkets. Like, two more forms where she can, one where she can fly and one she has fucking spikes. And that shit's awesome. Man, I can talk about this forever, but I need to get on this because I'm gonna freaking go all out like a fanboy here. Like I can talk about Kill la Kill all day because of how freaking awesome it is. Um, um, it's later on, like, you find out who Ryuko's father's killer was, and you're like, oh, like, this bitch fucking admits it. Like, I'm gonna say who it is because, you know, it's worth watching. She freaking admits it, and she just freaking smiles about it, and Ryuko just gets so fucking pissed, and just goes straight at her. Like, you're like, dude, holy shit. And just bad stuff starts happening and all that stuff, man. It just gets fucking insane after that. But then you find out Satsuki ain't really the only character that's kind of going through all this stuff. You find out that her mother is Ragyo Kiryuin, which she has to be probably the best villain I've ever seen. I mean, if you thought Lizette from 11 Eyes was good, or you thought Frieza from Dragon Ball Z was good, this bitch is out of the fucking mind. I mean, she's literally one of the best villains I've seen. Like, I mean, you just want to hate her. Like you hated her in a good way, because she's the villain. It's like, God damn you! You just give a middle finger right at the television, just saying fuck you, and just because of some of the shit that she does. And man, she's just freaking just insane. Like, later on is possibly the best part about it, especially the climax. Later on, like around, like where they start fighting Ragyo at like Hanoji Academy, that is where the best part of the anime comes in. The best fucking half of the anime. The second half, like where they're all fighting her and all that. It just gets better, and man, holy shit! I cannot believe the fuck I was watching. Now I can scream I can talk about this like a fanboy all day, because I just can't hate it because of all the shit that it does right. Because Kill la Kill does a lot of things right, and now the fan service with the Kamui is there. I mean, yes, I understand. The Kamui looks, they're sexualized. I get it, but that didn't really bother me at all because of how fucking badass this anime is, and especially the action. Like, it does get you away from you know, looking at the sexualized bullshit. It actually does, you know, like unlike a lot of other animes with fan service, they just focus on that stuff like a lot. Like, let's say I think I saw a clip of Sekirei where they had an entire scene focused on that. I'm not joking. Look that shit up. But man, I just have no words about it. Like, the climax, the fighting, the freaking ending, like especially the ending, that got me a lot. The final battle was freaking intense and awesome. Just right when they start fighting Ragyo, that was when shit started getting better. Like, obviously better than it was before. Like, literally, like, you thought it was cool as hell first, it gets a lot fucking better later on. It, because of the intense action, the plot twists, just damn. Like, I was like, God. And after all that, isn't that like a perfect anime? No. Actually, I obviously want more of Kill la Kill. There's supposed. I heard there was like a video game announced, which is awesome because I'm a gamer, and there's supposed to be, and there's a season 2 announced, and I'm like, how the hell are they gonna continue this when all this cool ass shit and it's all an end? How are they gonna continue this? That's right, they do it like Sword Art fucking online. I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Cause I keep hearing. Actually, I never saw Sword Art Online. I just made that jump because I keep hearing Sword Art Offline or Online too was just terrible, and I was like, dude, if what they're saying is true, then hopefully Kill la Kill doesn't suffer from that. Just saying here, but just saying. The problems I have with the anime, they're just tiny bits that barely affect it. Is the comedy wasn't all that funny at first. Like the first several episodes, the comedy just got a bit bland. I mean, it just wasn't that funny. It just wasn't that funny for me. But it was later on, like I said. Later on, it just got funny. It just straight up funny later on. And I don't know if anyone notices this, but there are like 3 scenes that I don't know if I count this right or wrong, but there are 3 scenes where they kind of took the fan service a bit too far. Now I know there's this part where the characters are pretty much all this, like some of the characters are like all like, you know, naked and shit. But it doesn't really. But I know why the hate is there. I know why people hate this because of the fan service. Because there's this one part where, you know, just I get it, but it wouldn't make sense if they didn't do that. If you think about it, because sometimes you gotta take measures. You gotta take stuff like a bit that far to actually make it, you know, kind of make it sense, you know. And plus, there's like 3 scenes like later on where they kind of took it a bit too far. Like there's a scene where Sasuke is captured and she's being tormented by her mother, and she's just freaking going all around her, and I'm like going back to my friend. I'm like going to freaking watch some Van Oss game after watching that. But I don't know. It just kind of creeped me out a bit because of how freaking just I don't know. It just really got to me a bit. I mean, just saying, guys, because I don't know. I just thought it was pretty stupid. Like, they kind of took things a bit too far. Like, there were a few like those scenes. There were a few unnecessary scenes. I think they could have just cut it out or something. Because still, but another thing I love about the and also another thing I didn't really like about the anime is the name of the organization against the Kiryuans. I know this is a spoiler, but this guy that works there said this like in one of the first episodes. It's called Nudist Beach. Now it kind of enhances the comedy a bit more when you look at that, some of those scenes later on. But why call it Nudist Beach? Like, it's just so freaking. I just don't fucking understand. What? The name is kind of terrible. and funny at the same time. And it's funny, like it's funny. But why can't they just come up with a cool, badass, or organization name? I mean, just think about it. There have been some really cool organization names like Umbrella for Resident Evil. Um, um, God damn, why can't I think of anything else? Um, uh, oh, Wayland Yutani from from the Alien movies. Capsule Corp from Dragon Ball, or the FIB from Grand Theft Auto 5. Those are cool names. Why can't you just put those in there? Why can't you just put like a cool badass name in there? I know it kind of makes sense as we're going after Kiryuans, which not saying anything, but y'all will find out if y'all knew, if you already watched it. But damn, really, just really, I just had like a problem with that, and but the other characters, back to the characters, all of them are really good, including the Elite Four. They're all memorable. Mako's family is kind of hilarious, like a bit later on, like especially her brother. I'm like, dude, this little kid's a thug in the hood. Like, that kid's freaking hilarious, I have to admit. And but the characters are all memorable. They're all really great. I actually loved all the characters. Like, they were all important in their own way. It just felt freaking awesome, everything. And I have to admit, I'm trying to think about something else. Oh yeah, the comedy does get a bit, like I said, it does get better later on. Well, for me anyway, it was still a bit funny when it got, when I was progressing through it. There's this one scene where Ryuko is taking a shower, and Mako's dad and brother was trying to peek at Ryuko taking a shower. And I know it's kind of cliche when it comes to Ichi or harem animes, but that shit is funny. Like, I have to admit. But anyway, it's still a pretty good, a really awesome ass anime. I love it to death. Oh yeah, and the soundtrack just fits. It just fits with the moments. The soundtrack is so freaking awesome. Like, there's this battle music that if y'all know like the main battle music, it just gets me fired up for the battles. I just don't understand why. It's freaking awesome. And plus, what I also liked about the story later on also is how Ryuko and Senketsu's relationship, they get, how they get closer, like best friends. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. And just how they just get closer when the series progresses. It's just done really well. I just love that. I just love those moments. It's just well done. And oh yeah, and y'all saw this coming. The openings. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, the friggin' openings, they're badass. I wasn't really a fan of the endings, of the ending credits. The second one I never really cared that much. The song is great. The first one, I kind of find it better than the first ending that they did. Than the second ending they did. But it was still great. I mean, I just didn't really care for them all that much. It just didn't really fit to the show, except the openings did, which I'm like, dude, hell yeah. And just letting everyone know, my favorite opening out of all of them is the very first opening. Just the Japanese version, I just didn't really. Well, it was still great. I'm trying to be racist here, but I think the English all version of the opening, of the very first opening, is pretty damn good. I really love that. I love that one. That's why I used that version on in this review. And but yeah, the openings were pretty good. I have to admit, it does have a bit of a nitpicking problems. There are a few nitpicking problems, but still, it's still a great anime. I love Kill La Kill. It's one of the best animes I've seen ever. Easily in my top 5. Along with Full Metal Alchemist, the Dragon Ball franchise, and all those other animes that made it to my like top 10 list. Because I haven't made the entire list yet of like my top 30 favorite anime. I'm gonna be making that. Like, I'm gonna have like 40 contenders, 5 left out, 5 as honorable mentions, and 30 as the actual list. Just letting y'all know that when I watch like 40 anime, just letting y'all know that. But, and I'm like, almost to, and I'm like just one more to the 30. I got a long way to go. But yeah, but still, I really enjoyed it. I really love Kill la Kill. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. It's up there with Full Metal Alchemist, the Dragon Ball franchise, and Death Note, and it's just one of the absolute best. It's just freaking awesome because of its action. It's damn good plot. Its characters, its character development, and just a lot of great stuff. Like, I was like freaking excited after just right when episode, I think 17 hit. Like, I think it said 17 or 18. That's when it got really fucking good. And just, man, I fucking love Kill la Kill. It's one of the best animes of all time, in my opinion. With the season 2 announced, and I think that someone's working on a video game of it now, because I heard there's like an announcement, I think, on my Survivor 976 community. I'm pretty sure someone posted that. I cannot wait for it. If there is gonna be a video game in it, you bet your ass I'm gonna be playing it, because I'm pretty. I really want to know what to see in it. I really want to see something like that, and I just want, and just like Avia said, sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Your Twitter name and everything, Twitter and YouTube name, Avia. I just want more. I just want more of this anime. It's just so damn good. But at the same time, I'm kind of afraid what they're gonna go with it. I mean, they just went balls to the goddamn walls with the action, and I just don't know what else they'll freaking do. Like we already know the character. Like, they've done literally anything to blow our minds. What else are they gonna do? It's gonna probably be like the Dragon Ball franchise, where they just go on with the freaking transformations. Like, no one thought they'd be able to see a Super Saiyan 3, and that shit was awesome. Pretty much. And no one ever see a Super Saiyan God. Like, no one expected that move by Toriyama. But anyway, I'm excited for season 2. I cannot wait for it. I'll be checking up on this shit until it's released. Just the same as Dragon Ball Super, which is supposed to release sometime next month. But I cannot fucking wait for season 2, because it is announced, and if it's someone that really is making a video game of it, I'm gonna be posting on that. I'm gonna be keeping track on that because I'm really, really love Kill la Kill, and I just got into it. It's just fucking awesome. Like, I just can't deal with it. So, even though it does have a bit itsy problems here and there, like, I thought episode 4 was kind of unnecessary for me, and I kind of think that it should have been, and I kind of think that the comedy wasn't all that funny to me at first, but then it just got better later on. And there were 3 scenes I kind of found that were like a bit over sexualized, just my opinion on it. But anyway, Kill la Kill gets a 10 out of 10. It's got a 10 out of 10 for me because how much I fucking loved it, how much fun I had watching it. I cannot wait for the second season. I cannot wait for it. I mean, just because it has fan service, I mean, it doesn't mean it's a bad show. It has great characters, good plot, great comedy, and it's got a lot of plot twists, like Attack on Titan does. Who the fuck doesn't like that? But I mean, the fan service can be easily not that distracting because you can totally see the fucking awesome ass, cool ass action. I mean, if you don't mind that, then you're all right. The only thing I kind of had me worried while I was watching this series when Ryuko and Sasuke were in their comedy forms, I was always afraid during those action scenes. My mom would come in my room and be like, "What the hell are you watching?" Like, I can totally see my mom look on that face, and I'd be like, "I'm watching Kill la Kill. It's a badass anime." That is what literally I would say, or like a bad A anime. So I can't really say that to her, but I can totally see that WTF look on her face, like literally. Oh yeah, the voice acting is pretty good. I loved it. Just when people say the curse words, like it just makes them more badass. I don't know why, but Kill la Kill, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorite all-time favorite animes ever, and I cannot wait for season 2. So yeah, that has been my review of Kill la Kill. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe. Like the video if y'all enjoyed it. Subscribe if y'all want to see more. Comment below what y'all think about the review and about the anime if y'all want. And if y'all are new to the channel and y'all want to see more, be sure to subscribe for more. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time. Survivor out.